Alrighty, so I didn't record yesterday because I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but anyway, this is what I did yesterday. I picked out some new colors because I wanted to draw. This is supposed to be a gold nugget, and it's supposed to be silver, but it should probably be littler. Looks like a giant rock. I want the face to be bigger and take up more space to make the overall nugget look smaller, but I want to put them in an environment of rocks ultimately. So today I'm gonna draw rocks in the colors that I picked out. So I just searched for rock pictures in general, and I will use these as a guide to make a variety of rocks. It's not the first time that I have drawn that is not the picture I was just looking at, is it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I did a piece a couple of years ago for a magazine that was to accompany a poem about rocks. And I drew a whole bunch of rocks. So I know it's possible to draw lots of different rocks and make them distinct and whatnot. So, okay. This may not be the most exciting topic, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so set a timer and let's see. Let's do one that is sort of greenish. Now the trick is giving it some texture, making it look rock-like without without overworking. Now that looks like a rock, right? Let's see. There's a kind of pink rock there. Oh, pumice. Pumice is cool. I don't know. Can I make it look like it's full of holes? Let's see. Although it might be weird to like put all of these rocks in the same like environment, but it doesn't necessarily have to be what it's for. And let's see. I guess this is, sorry about my arm there, the rosy beige. You know what? I think I need the pink rose. I meant to get that one out yesterday and didn't. There it is. So we'll use this darker one that I just put down, the rosy beige, and we'll use that over here. And then we'll just use this to make some, maybe a little, I feel like I need, this is a 90% cool gray, and I think I need something that is not quite so dark. And there should be some darker areas to show that it's not so flat. Okay, all of these rocks are very kind of jagged. Let's go back over here and well, these are pretty jagged too, but that's all right. Wait, why? Okay. It's not a great picture. It's pixelated. Let's try darker color. There's a pink rock on here. Yeah, the picture's terrible. Huh. Oh well, I can't read the text underneath it. It's not really the one I wanted to use. I want to use this one, I think. It's all right though. Okay. It's kind of hard to get the texture without overdoing it. This rock that I'm looking at now is mostly a darker color with a little bit of lightness. It's sort of speckled, I guess. So colored pencils might be a good medium for that. So let's see if I can see the texture. some of the spots need to be desaturated a little bit. I'd have to revisit how I drew some of those rocks in that magazine piece. Tried to keep them, you know, distinct and not just like shapeless blobs. So. Color is this? Seashell pink. Yeah, not terrible, I guess. Just tone down the saturation a little bit here. Okay. And after a while, they kind of all start to look the same, except for the colors, you know. I think maybe some of them should be pretty simple. I think the ones that are not the focus should maybe be, yeah, you know, maybe shade aside. But that artichoke color is surprisingly saturated against unsaturated colors. Okay, so let's try that. Let's just try some shapes and keep them real simple and not try to put a lot of texture in, and save the texture for the stars of the show. That one's pretty good. So let's do like another version of that. Let's see. I guess let's do artichoke. Got mixed feelings about that color, but that's all right. I guess just the direction of the strokes kind of shows, you know, some angles and stuff. Maybe that's a good way to go. Limit it to just a single color and use the strokes within the color. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to find another picture. I want some more like rounded looking rocks. Let's see. You don't want them to look like, you know, the kind that you buy to landscape your yard necessarily, but okay, here's some just kind of boring gravel, but that'll work. I think I'm sticking my head in front of the camera again. Okay, all right. This piece of rock literally does look like an upside down heart, so. All right, that might be the better choice. I am going to get a lighter gray though. We have the 10 and the 90. Let's go in the middle and try the 50. Let's see if I can get away with that more neutral color for darkening things. Let's try this over here too. Yeah, I'm happy. That's fun. Happier with the simpler ones for sort of the extras, if you will, right? These are the stars, and then oh my goodness. How about a nice light blue rock? Let's see. that one's looking almost gem-like. I keep mixing up my groups of pencils here. And I imagine I'll want to draw some of these kind of overlapping each other. Yeah, yeah. I like these. Simple is better. A little bit of neutral shading is fine. But basically just keep it to one color and just use the direction of the strokes and the pressure and stuff, how heavy I apply it. Yeah, okay. Let's see. My iPad does not want to wake up to my face. I guess I'm too far away. Okay, there's one that's, let's see. We've done pink and blue and, I don't know, let's do like a cream color. It barely shows up on the maybe. Well, I don't know if I want to, well, I guess it depends on if I'm drawing. Am I drawing extras for the scene with the gold nugget? In which case I probably don't want even this much saturation because it's going to compete with the nugget. That line I made with the cream is popping out of the darker yellow. Let's see, if I were to go over this with the lightest gray, would that desaturate it enough? Maybe. It's starting to get waxy, so it doesn't want to take the additional layers. Also need to vary the size. I need some little ones. Let's just do obviously these